I'm back with another video. I really need to get some more bracelet making videos up here instead of just a bunch of bead hauls because not only is it making me broke, I'm sure you guys want to see some of my process. So this is a combined video. This is me making my Tamagotchi bracelets. You may have seen my short video I made on that, as well as another bracelet, another set I made. You guys haven't seen this one yet, and the other one after this one is going to be me using these cute little stone hearts. You'll see that later, and I believe I got those from my Hobby Lobby clearance when I went to go get some Hobby Lobby clearance. But first we're going to be doing these Tamagotchi bracelets. These are so cute. When I saw these beads on Temu, I just had to get them. I believe these Tamagotchi quotation mark beads are really supposed to be like pin toppers. If you've seen those pin tops where people use beads to top pins. But I don't really make pin toppers, so I said these should be hopefully small enough for a bracelet. And sure enough, they came in. They were small enough for a bracelet. In my opinion, it's just going to be a chunky boy, and that's okay. It's okay. We like chunky bracelets. I was so excited to use these. Not only do I love Tamagotchis, it's one of my favorite childhood toys, but it's just such a playful design. And for this one, I really wanted to try to incorporate the 3 yellow button dots in the bracelet. So you can see me in the beginning trying to put 3 yellow beads on each side. Because I think that really, I'm trying to play on the design of the bead, if that makes sense. That's why I picked out these little flowers, because that'll go kind of with the border. It's not the exact same shape as the Tamagotchi border, but you know what I mean? Just having beads that kind of accent the design of the bead, I think really helps things pop and makes it look really cute and really fun. So I was trying to kind of match the elements of the bead itself in my bracelet. If I believe, you'll probably see later on in the video, I did kind of scrap this first idea. I think I ended up doing a pattern with the beads instead of what I'm doing right now, but it's okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do right now in this clip. I just knew I wanted to incorporate, I hopefully wanted to incorporate 3 yellow dots, but I think in the end I couldn't really figure out how to make it look as nice as I wanted. So I kind of settled on this design that you see now. I just kind of framed it with some yellow beads and then 2 little, I don't know if they're supposed to be flower petals or hearts. I guess flower petals. I'm not really sure. But this is the design I settled on, and that's the finished one. This is the first one I made. Very cute. I just love how bright and happy and playful it is. Like, I'm probably going to make a lot more of these. It was just too fun working with these Tamagotchi beads. Look how cute! Then my second one. The second one was my favorite one. You guys will see why in just a second. I'm not going to spoil it in case you haven't seen my short video. But this second design was my favorite. What I'm doing right now is definitely not it. That is definitely not what I settled on in the end. But I'm still just trying to figure out what I want to do. Sometimes that's the fun of designing bracelets. You're trying to figure out what, how you want it to look. And that's why I absolutely love this bead board. It is such a game changer having this. You can kind of play with it and do your little layout on it. I don't always use the bead board for my layout, but it's just so handy to have when you are really unsure about what you want to do, and just having that there so you can figure out what you want to do is just, it's so nice, and I'm so happy that I bought it. I got this from a seller on Etsy. I will have to, I don't remember the seller's name right now off the top of my head, but if I remember, I'll definitely put their handle or their user page link on this in the video somewhere, because I think they definitely deserve to be recognized, because they're it's a really wonderful bead board. It's so sturdy, it's so nice. They had great customer service. It got to me quickly. Absolutely love this bead board. But anyway, this is the design I decided on, and I like this design so much better. I think incorporating the pink into the bracelet just made it look so much more, even more playful, even, a step up more from the other bracelet. I just was really happy with the second bracelet. And I'm probably going to be tempted to keep it for myself. I will try to make another one to put in my shop once I open my bracelet shop. But I really love how this one turned out. It's one of my favorite bracelets I've made. How cute is that? It's just, you ever make a design and it's just so perfect? you just feel like Picasso. This is it, y'all. This is it. It's just turned out so perfectly. Okay. So the second one I made is these little heart bracelets. You can kind of see me showing off what they look like. I use my bead spinner for this one because it's more dainty. It's a little bit more dainty. I have not done, actually, you know what, guys? I have not used any seed beads lately. If I upload any videos with me making seed beads, they're kind of, a little bit old at this point. I keep bouncing back. I'm kind of in my chunky girl era right now, but you'll see that soon. I'm trying to get all this footage that I've taken uploaded for you guys. I have so many bracelets. I filmed the footage of me making the bracelets. I just haven't edited yet and got it to you guys because I have to do the voiceover and everything, and it just takes a little bit of time. I got to make sure I have a quiet place to record. It's not always quiet in my house, so you guys will be seeing a lot more bracelet making videos. I just got to get this footage edited. But yeah, I made my little seed mix. I love coming up with seed bead mixes. It's so much fun. It's just so pretty. I love this bead spinner because it just makes all these really gorgeous random patterns in your bracelet. It's just so cute, and just what's a word? I guess I'm a sucker for like random color, random color, what do you want to call it? Random color clusters. This really scratches my itch, this bead spinner. It's just one of my favorite things I've purchased. So I'm just making a little bracelet for now. I remember being frustrated with this because unfortunately when beads like those little hearts are so tiny, I can't just slide it on my little beading wire right here. It was too thick. So it was really frustrating for me. I think some of these bracelets I actually wanted to have the hearts throughout the bracelet, but I would have had to take the string off the thing, you know, put it back on. That would be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So I kind of just settled on, you know, putting the hearts in the center for now. I know I could probably solve the issue of the hearts not fitting on my beading wire if I just got a smaller wire. But the trouble with smaller wires is that it's too flimsy. I don't really like the thinner beading wires. So I'll just have to try to figure out how I can, I guess better do that in the future. I'm not really sure. I guess it would just take a little bit more patience if I want to work with dainty beads. But yeah, as you can see, I had to take my beading wire off. I couldn't get these hearts to go through the beading wire. They were just too tiny. Excuse me. But yeah, I kind of did 3 per bracelet. I thought that was really cute to have three little beads back to back to back as a little focal point of the bracelet. Here I am making sure it's the right size. Another benefit of that beading board, like I said, is all my bracelets are consistent. Because before I had that, I was kind of just roughly measuring them, and some would be bigger, some would be smaller, and I feel like that just doesn't look professional to have your bracelets be all kind of all over the place. So I got that bead board as another benefit, not only to help me plan out my bracelets, but also to keep my sizing consistent. And I really hope that 7 inches is good for everybody, a majority of people. That is the average wrist size of women. So that's what I went for. I think when I looked it up, it was 6.5 or 7 inches. And I decided to just go with 7 inches for now. But I guess if, you know, in the future people will say, hey, these are too big, maybe I'll go down to 6.5 inches. But these are all the ones that I made. I got some with 3 in the middle, got some with 1 in the middle. Just very, very dainty, great for stacking them up. Just they're so cute. I am a sucker for soft pastels. But I was really happy to get to use these. Like I said, I think I got those hearts from my Hobby Lobby clearance haul. So it's just really nice to be able to, finally get to use some of these beads because I have so many beads and so many ideas. Sometimes you got so many bracelets to make and not enough time. But I had a blast making these, and the bead spinner definitely makes it easier to pump out a lot at once, and more quickly. Because I remember before I got this bead spinner, y'all, I was stringing these little seed beads by hand. It's doable, but it's not very time effective. I will tell you that. It is not time effective to hand string these seed beads, but it's a labor of love. It's a labor of love, and we do it for the art. We do it for the art form. But yes. Do I have anything else to add for this? I'm not sure. Oh no, that might be it. That might be it, guys. I got nothing else for you. Thank you guys so much for watching me make my bracelets. I thought you guys would like to see some of my process, kind of see how I figure things out and come up I can't talk, and come up with my designs. These are all the ones that I made. I believe this is the last one I made. Another 3 stack. So cute. Look at all those little random colors in there. It's just so pretty. Oh, I absolutely love CB mixes. I am just in love. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. These are the ones that I made, and they will be in my shop at some point. I will get that shop going at some point. Bye!